Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the podcast or the YouTube video. Well, I mean, it's still a podcast, right? Yeah. So it is a little late in the morning. It's my day off. It's a weekday. I don't know if you can hear my dog barking, but I think the microphone is doing a pretty good job of not letting you hear that. Well, sorry, I had to try to move my microphone. Well, it is Tuesday, Tuesday, the 1st, December 1st. So bringing in the last month of the year. When I started this podcast, I was highly motivated by, basically the Hodge twins. You know, they came out with their conservative twins channel, or I found it, and I really liked the content. But man, things in the political realm really heated up quite bad. And I mean, it still is a pretty hot subject. So I don't know. I was going to make my channel kind of like a channel more geared toward my political views, but I think I'm going to nix that. No more political poison on the channel. In fact, I've almost stopped watching the news because it's just been it's depressing. It'll cause you some anxiety, and you will for sure get depressed and mad. It's like the media or whatever. It's just like you see so much bad out there that it ruins your day. Every single time I tried to watch it, I'd be mad about something. So I decided to kind of quit doing that. So I took the little hiatus, the little break from the podcast, because I had to reevaluate my plan. So here we are for the first episode of my podcast that doesn't have anything to do with none of the other crap I was talking about. Oh, man. So if you watch my channel, I don't know what platform you'll be listening to this on, one of the podcast platforms, or if you're going to be watching this on YouTube. If you're not watching this on YouTube and you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and do that now. It's that Really Regular Guy. You just search it, Really Regular Guy, and boom, I'll be there. The reason why I'm bringing that up is because I want to talk about the website I started. I started a website, reallyregularguy.com. And if you are on my channel, my YouTube channel, you already know. I already talked about it. To everybody else, there it is. I have a channel. I mean, a website. Yeah. One of those things. It's a pretty cool. All right. So what made me start the website? Well, I've always kind of wanted to have some kind of way for people to help support the channel, or like just show that, that they like my stuff. Hey, if somebody buys a t-shirt, yeah, obviously they're riding with me. They like what I'm doing. And they like it so much they want to get a shirt or a sticker, something like that. But I didn't really dive into how to get all that going. I figured it'd be a little crazy. But I figured out it's not as crazy as I thought it was, but there is a lot to learn. So I started the website, reallyregularguy.com. Check it out. And I literally had to learn everything from ground up. But I mean, the internet is an amazing tool, and you can pretty much figure out how to do anything. So what I did was got on the internet, tried to figure out how to get my own domain name. Got it. Got my .com. Then I had to find a kind of a store template, something I could use to, do transactions and do all that. And I found that. And after that, obviously I didn't have a whole lot of startup money. I had to figure out what kind of products I was going to have, what kind of shirts I was going to have. This is all after I designed the layout of my store, which was, that was cool. I decided, it got my creative juices flowing. So I got to, be the creator of my page, and I like it. I think it turned out well. I obviously set it up mainly for mobile, but even if you get on your computer and go on there, it still looks good, in my opinion. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback from other people too. But anyways, after I had designed the website, I was like, all right, well, now I need a shirt or something to figure out how to put it on. So I figured out some companies that could sell the shirts or can make the shirts for me. And I started designing some shirts, and I designed obviously my channel merchandise, like the Really Regular Guy shirt and a Be Resilient shirt, which a lot of people are liking the Be Resilient thing. As do I. I love it. I think it's pretty awesome, and it speaks loudly for who I am. I've bounced back from a lot, but anyways, trying not to get off topic. I started figuring out designs for these shirts. In doing so, I realized, wow, this is absolutely fun, and I really had a great time doing it, and I like it. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to do it more. And so I was exploring all these different companies that could provide the products for me. And this is where it became a bit of got a little crazy, because there's so many companies that will do this for you. And obviously, they take a percentage of, the if you buy a shirt for $20, they take a percentage of it, rightfully so, because they're going to be making the product and sending it out. But you have to figure out what company makes the best product, which leads me to something that I've realized lately, because I have had 4 orders through my website since I started it last week or about a week ago. And, it's not bad to me, because, hey, it's cool. One sale is cool. It just shows support of what I'm doing. And anyways, what I've learned is through ordering samples from these different companies that obviously everybody has a different process, and the product turns out different, and different companies offer different products. But something I have decided that I'm going to venture into is going to be making the stuff here and mailing it out from here, because when I'm putting this faith in these other companies, like I said a minute ago, the products are good, right? But I want it to be to my standard of good. And I don't like them having control over if someone orders something, then I got to wait for them to make it and them to ship it. It's all, they're doing everything. I want to be the one to make it and send it out, because I know it'll be made in a timely manner, sent out in a timely manner. I mean, it's not taking too long, but I mean, one of the orders I think is taking over a week now to get it out, and it's just unacceptable, especially at the low volume of stuff that I'm putting out. So that's in the works. I'm going to slowly start getting together what I need, and I'll be pushing stuff out from the house here. Just need, finances is something that's a little bit of a little mess right now, but we'll get through that. And eventually I'll have it to where I'll have a good product that I will be able to make and produce with my own hands, send it into the mail to you from me. No middleman. Perfect. That is my end goal. But to do that, I got to have people that are willing to support what I'm doing. Got to find some people that like my stuff. And if you haven't checked it out already, just go check out the website and see some of the designs. See, I've got a whole lot of things on there. I'll start slowly taking things down, because when I start producing things myself, obviously I'm not going to be able to produce all of those things all at one time. It's going to be slow. So check out what you see on there. Come back to this video, or if you're listening to us on a podcast platform, go to my Instagram at really.regular.guy and send me a DM, or just leave me comment under some of my posts. Let me know what you think of the stuff that you see on the website, because insight is everything, because I don't know what people like and what they don't. I have been getting a whole lot of positive feedback from 2 things. One is the Be Resilient concept, which if you go in there, you'll see that. And 2 is the don't fear failure more than you desire success concept. I'm getting a lot of good positive feedback on those two. So yeah, check that out. Damn, I feel like I was going to say something else. Yeah, I was getting kind of down in the dumps. They're here lately. I haven't, like you see in my last video. Well, if you watch my channel, you know that I haven't went kayaking recently. And that's one of my favorite things to do. Been a little stressed out, the season, you got Christmas coming. It's just, I've been working and just not, my income isn't quite where I would like it to be. So I'm, there's a little bit of stress there. However, stress don't stop you, Stress can slow you down, and it can stop. Actually, could stop you if you let it. But the key to overcoming that is just push through it. Eventually, things get better. You just got to keep your eyes out for better opportunities. Know that it's not always going to be this way, which I know. I've been down this road 100 times since I got out of the Army. Like 6 years ago? I've had handful of different jobs, it was a struggle for a while. I was dealing with some stuff, but I've pretty well overcome most of those obstacles, and yeah, it'll keep getting better. I know. I have a meeting here at like 11 to explore one of those opportunities, possibly. But yeah, I was talking to Grant, which he's my best friend. He's somebody that you probably see on my channel that I'm always going fishing with and I'm always joking with. I was talking to him the other day I think yesterday through text. I was at work and I was just kind of bumming out, And here I am. I got a YouTube channel. I'm trying to push positivity and motivation, but sometimes I can still inspire and motivate, but sometimes deep down inside, I kind of need a little push. And Grant already knows, it's like he has a sixth sense. He knows whenever I'm feeling off or whatever. And, hey, he always tells me how it is. If I wanted to push this thing and get this kind of build a brand around myself, I need to build myself. I need to put content out. There's no sense in not putting something out every couple of days. I have time, so why not do it? You don't want to look back at everything and be like, man, I wish I would have done more, So why not just do more? So here I am making a video and a podcast. And a podcast I haven't done in like 2 months. I will be doing a video going over some of the products I have on my website that I have here at the house. I've got a couple of shirts, a couple of hoodies. So I'm going to be kind of reviewing those on the channel. So if you are listening on a podcast platform, go to YouTube and follow my page. Subscribe to the channel, and you'll be able to see that. Sorry, I keep checking my time. I don't know where you guys are located at. Whoever this is in Florida, I'm in Florida, Northwest Florida, and it is freezing here. I mean, oh, duh. I went outside and there was ice on the windshield. This ain't how Florida's supposed to be. I was just running around with no shirt on like 2 days ago. What? Calm it down, Florida. In other news, my house almost blew up the other day. I was at work and apparently something happened with the oven, and I have a gas oven. And the oven started leaking gas all over the place, all in the house. So the fire department was here. They had 2 fire trucks. They evacuated everybody out of the house, way out of the house, like at the end of the yard, out of the house, and aired out the house, capped it off, and yeah, I need a new stove. Thank God that nothing happened. Nobody was hurt because we do have a gas water heater, so there's always a pilot light lit, and that is in the kitchen as well as the stove. That was a recipe for a disaster, let me tell you. Thankfully, it wasn't. So how is everybody dealing with this COVID mess. My daughter's bus driver called it the other day, or called it like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. She just got back. Told me she was in the hospital. Her husband called it too. I don't know. I don't really got much to say about the COVID stuff, but just, rambling a tad bit. I've been progressing through my SDI gunsmithing school, which, it's not that hard. I kind of wish I didn't go to it just because, my ex-girlfriend kind of got me all motivated to go to college and do school, which I'm not knocking it. If you want to do it, you do it. But man, there's really not much of a need for it. There's really not. In gunsmithing, you just pretty much experience. That's what you need. No school, especially online school, ain't gonna do you anything. Man. I guess I've done all right for not having a plan hardly for coming in here. Normally I try to write something down and kind of get myself bullet points so I don't just ramble on and talk, but yeah, here I am. Oh, exciting news. This month, I'm exactly 1 year sober as far as alcohol. Well, actually anything. I don't do any drugs. Don't drink. Completely sober for 12 months right now. I've been on and off sober for the last four years or so, on and off. But yeah, it's been a year, and I don't see myself going back. That's a topic for a whole nother show, whole nother episode. I might dive into that. Comment if you want to hear, some backstory on that whole fiasco, because trust me, it's a fiasco, a real shitstorm. But I'm out of that shitstorm. Productive, sober, single dad, out here trying to get it. So I don't want to just keep rambling on about nothing. Maybe I'll drop another show tomorrow. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you checking out this podcast or this podcast video, whatever. If you're not on my channel yet, you podcast listeners, subscribe to the channel on my YouTube, A Really Regular Guy. Just search it. I'll be there. I'll be there with a cool cartoon picture. Yeah. And I'm out. Like sauerkraut. Ain't no doubt. Bars. Bye.